Welcome buat teman-teman yang nonton live dan teman-teman yang nonton replay, balik lagi di Hogwarts Legacy. Ini udah lama banget gue nge-main Hogwarts. Mencet apa? Ngilang. Lupa banget.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
Disarm tuh pencet.
You can't roll your way out of
Disarm pencet 2 ya? Bukan. Disarm pencet
Come back here.
1 kah? Bukan anjir. 2.
Strike gymnastics will save you.
Bombarder.
Yeah.
Defender.
No.
Masih ada.
Expelliarmus. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Nah, naik level.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Lama banget nggak main ginian, pasti ini kaku nih gue kombo-kombonya nih.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent.
Lumos mana Lumos?
Lumos. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Lah ada orang. Empat nggak sih? Laba-laba Sunda coy. Ya dia tahu anjir. Curang habis.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Descendo. Findo. Glacius. Defendo.
Mampus.
At least now we know we're not alone in
Mana
here.
itu dah?
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't
Ini apaan ya?
insects.
Don't start.
Accio. Opening all of these is tempting.
Vegan well potion.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Confringo.
This room is taller than it looks.
Accio.
Wah, laba-laba Sundanya banyak.
Revelio.
Apa tuh?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Adds up sih.
Revelio.
Kepenuhan.
Finding a chest
enggak.
in an inconspicuous lock. Brilliant.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Spider Fang.
Revelio.
Kita dari sana sih. Ini tempat awal.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo.
Ini dari mana dah?
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius.
Apa sih?
Confringo. Bombarda.
Pan kaku gua. Ini kenapa ya? Lah. Tiba-tiba gua sekarat sih. Kenapa Anda? What? Kayak gue kena heal juga enggak deh.
Confringo.
Mana yang dorong-dorong kayak ini ya, dorong-dorong.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Repulso.
Itu ada jalan. Ini ada jalan juga. Mana dulu nih?
Revelio.
Wah, ada laba-laba gede. Berarti kesana dulu.
Watch your step. I nearly
Ih,
slipped
banyak
there.
laba-laba Sunda. Ngeri-ngeri sedap nih.
Protego. Confringo. Glacius. Finger. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Crucible.
Mampus.
Incendio.
Oh, ini ya.
Arresto momentum.
Aduh.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems.
Confringo.
Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Anjir, salah mencet gua. Chat apa ya? Chat escape ya harusnya. Iya bener. Ini belum dibuang. Salah anjir. Udah 90, sayang banget. Sampai kenapa ini gua? Lah, karakter gua apa dah? Ngebak ah.
Revelio.
Jadi batu anjir. Tuh kan jelek locknya. Buang aja, buang.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
Accio.
I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it. Wait late, the research must come before my filthy To do something about this, blah blah blah.
What did you find?
Ini pasti ada something nih.
Revelio.
Ke atas gitu nih, yakin gue.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Revelio. Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Lah, itu apa ya?
Accio.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way
This must be
through.
leading to something.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh enggak, dihancurin dong anjir, ngapain gue itu? Ntar lu nih jalan kemana nih? Oke, berarti kesini dulu.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Sabar nih, ada something nih, yakin gue. Pasti tengkorak-tengkorak bullshit nih.
Accio.
Si kalangan. Itu kan tuh.
Safe way across.
Search. Apa anjir ini? Malah gue jatuh.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh itu duit.
Revelio. Accio.
Enggak.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Arresto Movement Incendio. Revelio.
Gak ada apa-apa lagi kah? Berarti cuma satu ini.
Lumos.
Wah nggak bisa, gue nggak bisa naik.
Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos.
Tuh kan tengkorak-tengkorakan.
Accio. Lumos.
Tuh apaan ada lagi?
Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Maju kocak. Ini maju ini gimana ya? Bukan.
Rickety bone bridge complete. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos.
Woi Satria. Satria Mahasatir. Jauh amat ini dari jalan utama.
Revelio.
Mana tuh?
Accio.
Penuh ah. Wih, kocak banget gue salah mencet mulu. Ini buang aja lah. Tuh. Aneh banget. Oh, ini anjrit. Efek gue mencet tab. Gue kira ngebug. Wah, ada lagi tuh jalan tuh.
Revelio.
Oh, tapi dikit.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio. Revelio.
Udah sih ginian.
Accio. Wingardium
Pasti
Leviosa.
ada something nih, yakin gue. Oh, tiga-tiga kan dari sini nih.
Incendio.
Enggak ada apa-apa. Lah,
Repulso. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
udah gitu dong.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Nah, itu dia.
You've done it.
Iyalah.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Lumos. Nice.
Wah,
Before we
puas
trudge
kan?
on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
I prefer not to learn Imperio. Yes, I. Nah, ini coba ya.
Where did you learn the Imperious curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
What does learning the curse entail?
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Sungai. Ini ya. Ini yang nggak berguna apa ya? Kayaknya ya. Berguna semua sih. Udah ini tinggal ini dong. Ini ditaruh sini udah. Selesai urusan. Ini flip pendung nggak gua ambil nih kayak karena kocak ya kagak ngaruh. Gua nggak suka yang terlalu cece gitu. Langsung aja kita review. Review jujur. Mampus. Berarti ini perlu dibunuh kan?
Incendio.
Dia nggak perlu dibunuh, kita langsung kalah gitu.
Revelio.
Harus dibunuh juga ternyata.
Accio. Incendio. Arresto momentum.
Mampus, nyesek tuh. Nyesek tuh. Udah gua bakar, gua itu. Gua siksa nih orang.
Incendio.
Ini apa ini terbang? Kocak.
Repulsor. Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I tried.
Accio.
Maju lu sini. Lah nggak kebuka.
Revelio. Accio.
That worked.
Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Crucio. Defendo. Bombardo.
Mampus. Keep an enemy airborne ya. Kagak dapet bos.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Lah gimana caranya?
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Oh iya, ini ada ini nih. Kotak sama bulat dua. Nah ini sama ini.
Accio.
Lah. Oh harus berurutan kali ya?
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Sungai.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Arresto momentum.
Tiba-tiba well easy gameplay.
Defendo.
Nggak jadi dah, ada yang gede anjir.
Bombardo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Sendo. Defendo. Incendio.
Ih ngaruh nggak sih itu? Oh, ngaruh anjir.
Incendio.
Mampus.
Revelio. Glacius.
Siap.
Confringo. Crucio. Glacius. Defendo. Bombardo. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum.
Nice.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Incendio.
Gak punya pet sih, gue gak bisa ini ngambil-ngambilin.
Activate. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Anjir.
Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be? Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. The note and rendition of the relic. It matches.
This must be where
This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
Nih, apa ya? Apa
I must
ininya?
keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that ominous?
Lah, apa dari dia
Ominous.
tiba-tiba muncul gitu?
The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Anjir, disuruh milih nih. Wah, pilihan sulit.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
Iya,
What in the
anjir,
world are
sumpah.
you suggesting? Imperio?
What in the world are you suggesting, Imperio?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Oke, langsung kita cast aja.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sumpah Om Inis nih, ini
Sebastian,
banget anjing, sobat
Come
paling
on.
paling
What did you
ngaruh
do?
gitu anjing.
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Mana laba-laba Sunda?
Confringo! Imperio!
Lah malah kena laba-laba kecil anjing.
Leviosa! Accio! Incendio. Fringo. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Crucial. Incendio.
Bajingan.
Glacius. Defendo. Crucial. Imperio. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Repulsor.
Beli spider. Oke, itu enak. Gak bisa anjir. Soalnya bawahnya ya gituan.
Incendio. Accio.
Dapat lagi begini.
Revelio.
Banyak ke jalan.
Incendio. Caporso.
Jalan kemana?
Revelio.
Hancurin dulu kocok. Oh, ada berapa? Item.
Need the relic.
I know, but not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without knowledge and casting it with permission. I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
Anjir, Sigma habis MC-nya. Lah ini kemana anjir, gue jadi puyeng. Wah, ini kemana ya? Bener kah sini? Lah, kok muter-muter sih? Ini bukan.
How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did.
Oh, gue
He'll
jadi
be all right,
ngeri.
Sebastian.
Return to Velcro. Laba-laba Sundanya lagi lawan zombie. Laba-laba api anjir. Loh,
Incendio. Confringo. Arrest the momentum. Imperio. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Findo. Bombarda.
drop a burning Imperio overhead slam with bombarda. Various overhead. Ini kan with bombarda. Apa enggak mau? Overhead slam, oh overhead slam. Yang zombinya tadi. Zombinya mau ngapain tahu? Nggak bisa pakai ini.
Not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. Oh no.
What is it?
Smoke. Velcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hope.
Oh itu bombarda tuh. Aduh salah gue. Ih mati gue. Kurang. Ini gue. Perry-nya pakai ki anjir beda sama ini.
No,
Sama Batman
this isn't good.
klik kanan.
What is it?
Smoke. Over there, by the ambulance. Velcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry. It's like a place right on Imperio. At your service.
Mampus.
There's nowhere to go.
Ih kagak bisa.
Incendio.
Descender.
Confringo. Arrest their momentum. You're not Imperio. Glacius. Findo. Expelliarmus. I'm having a fun. Crucial. Glacius. Findo. Expelliarmus.
Gimana coba?
Have to fight.
Let this
Lah, langsung mati gue. One hit anjing.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke. Over there, by the
Jangan kebanyakan
ambulance.
taktik dong. Perang
Velcroft's in
aja.
trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Keep
sih? Buset dah. Buset. Wanjit.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke. It's in trouble.
Bentar,
They're
bentar.
under attack.
Let's hurry.
Loyalis itu ya digendalin aja anjir.
Win here.
Sebastian, be careful. Mine.
I'm handling it. No. I will have my revenge.
Kenapa dia nyerang deh? Iya, ketahuan dong dia pakai Imperio sama adanya. Anjir, OP banget ya. Di D&D nggak bisa tuh kayak gitu.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Anjir. Lah kok gue pakai sial ya?
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to
Nggak
ease the
bisa anjir,
tension a
nggak
bit.
bakal bisa.
You may
deh.
be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Mungkin cat apa sih?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Tapi iya, gue nggak tahu tuh alasan dia belajar gituan. Intinya dia belajar sendiri dah. Tapi nggak tahu alasan dia belajar gituan apaan.
Revelio.
Gak dapet nih, bagus nih lumayan. Wah ini tuh. Oh ini buat latihan.
Lumos.
Jadi apa nih ya? Gak bisa lagi.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Ah malas banget gue penuh-penuh.
Aloha Mora.
Nah ini keren nih. Aduh barang mahal semua.
all the hamlets near the coast.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
Defense against dark arts.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no... I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it, or be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Gue kagak bisa mengkhianati dia karena gue masih pengen belajar ini apa namanya, Avada Kedavra. Mantep banget tuh spell. Lebih instant kill dari itu anjir, dari apa namanya, dari ancient magic. Kadang-kadang kalau musuhnya gede kagak ngaruh. Speak with Amit. Udah belum?
Carefully. That's all I ask.
The portrait of the castle possesses something interesting to say, but many of them do chatter on nonetheless.
Lihat mana deh? Lihat mana sih? Yang lewat sini dah.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Sumpah ini di mana ya? Nyasar nggak gua nih? Wah benar.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
Buset, jauh bener. Teleport di rumah orang anjir. Ki buat apa Ki ya? Sebenar.
I know what that means. Merlin tree. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Carr, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Cringe.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Ih, kagak bisa itu lagi. Taruh deh, gue jual-jual dulu deh. Sini bisa jual gak? Kagak bisa lagi, gak ada jual-jualan.
Is looking at us. Rebellion.
The door is looking at us. Oh, gitu, paham gue.
I'll be quiet. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Goblin mine.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Lah, ketinggalan dia. Lah.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio.
Apa ya, pakai apa ya?
Leviosa.
Ini ada something kayak di situ deh.
Arresto momentum. Glacier.
Gak ngaruh dah jalannya.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio. Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Ini ketahuan ya.
Leviosa, Accio. Arresto momentum.
I don't think you can't stop us.
Kampret.
Descendo. Descendo.
Let's get it.
Accio.
This way. Arrogant child! Stop it!
Incendio.
What the shit?
Leviosa.
Put me down!
Incendio. Arresto momentum. Glacius.
Find us!
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Descendo! That was a little more than I'm used to.
Charge
I'll
to
get
the
us through this
magic.
safely,
Charge to
mate.
magic apaan aja?
You have my word. Revelio. Accio. Being watched
Apa
by
nih? Ini apa
a
nih?
door. Wingardium Leviosa. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Loh,
Accio.
ini kenapa nggak bisa nih?
Descendo. Levioso. I should use disillusionment. That eye won't see a thing.
Ya gue tahu, cuman gue penasaran nih. Itu nggak tahu.
Accio.
Ini harus diapain?
Revelio. Incendio. Accio.
Nah, baru bisa tuh. Apa tuh pengaruhnya tuh?
Revelio.
Pengaruh dari kelabang diginikan jadi pusaka. Ini harus dinaikin nih. Tinggal naik aja.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Yang benar.
Accio.
Harusnya ini ada yang something yang bisa naik nih. Apa ntar ya itu ya?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Kan naik gini nih.
Leviosa.
Kagak anjir.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Awas kocak. Iya malah hancur.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Gimana caranya naik kocak?
Accio.
Ah bodo amat lah.
Let's take a look around a bit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here.
Revelio.
Clever.
Di atas dia. Bantai-bantai dulu gak sih?
Incendio. Arresto momentum.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourish sketches are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. A schematic? The buildings. I can't quite make it out. We'll get to the bottom of what they've been doing down here.
Revelio.
Wah anjir itu kayak ada jalan ketutup. Aduh penuh, males banget gua.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Slam leaping. Wih, kok bisa ketahuan gue ya? Lah kayak bangsat. Curang.
I will make you. Was that your best? Let's get this over with. There we go.
Iya anjing. Gimana itu ya?
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Incendio.
Ya apa sih?
Accio.
Another one. Pity.
Arrest those on
Why don't you come up here and
Lah ngebak anjir.
you up crucial.
Incendio.
Mampus.
This doesn't hurt. What's the point of it?
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Mother boy, this place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for me.
Accio.
Apa nih?
not an entanglement we need right now.
Moonstone bagus sih kayak seingat gue ya. Moonstone-nya harus diambil.
Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
Lah udah gue ituin padahal.
Lumos. Lumos.
Bener gak sih? Jangan.
Always my turn to control.
Sebelum ketahuan dong.
Right, not to be worried about you.
Dare you use that spell on me? Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated.
Musik dia panggil.
What an unfortunate end for you!
Good for you.
How childish!
Right!
Bombada.
Are you quite finished?
Let's get it. One less.
Itu jadi temen gue aja loh.
Rubber up.
Potato.
What are you doing?
Nice, makasih.
How dare you use that spell on me? I shall avenge your death.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Elliot. Accio. Revelio.
Anjir penuh lagi. Ini gak bisa manjat, kocak banget.
Accio.
I'll be quiet.
Accio.
Belum bisa.
Incendio. Accio.
Gue dari tadi nggak tahu ini gunanya apa dah. Ngapain ya itu ya? Dari tadi gue ngelakuin tapi nggak apa.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found.
Terlalu buang-buang lagi dah, buang-buang lagi. Legendary anjir. Set 150. Quidditch room.
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Ini apaan anjir, gue mau sini. Wah, level 2 lagi. Males banget dong nyelesain Goldwyn Moon. Ngumpulin batu monyet anjir, patung monyet.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
Welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, let's you.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of
Thank you, Lord Cock, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Udah kelar nih. Waduh, harus ngelarin side quest lagi anjir.
Next trial as soon as I can.
Tapi ini nunggu-nunggu
I have
dong.
thrilling news. I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Apa nih? Anjir troll. Lawan kali ya trollnya. Lah. Lubuk. Iya anjir. Oh, udahlah gue udah. Thank you udah nonton.